Good afternoon. On board Independence of the Seas.
Yes. We had a busy morning.
Yes, we have filmed our full and complete ship tour. You know, we do that every sailing we go on. So we'll be checking for that coming up in our playlist. Whenever it's up and ready, we'll have it linked in there, along with all the other videos from this sailing. We're in Grand Cayman today. Now, for those who don't know, Grand Cayman, of course, is an island in the Caribbean, but it has reefs around it, so there's no pier. You can't dock. You have to tender, take a smaller boat from your cruise ship to the mainland. And it seems like there's kind of been some issues with that this morning. It got kind of backed up. But we're grabbing a quick slice right now at Sorrento's, our favorite pizza place besides Pizza Planet.
Of course, naturally.
We'll grab our slice right now to eat, and then we're going to head down and try to get on the tender boats. We were planning on snorkeling today, but the weather just hasn't been good. It's completely overcast, rainy.
It's actually looking pretty good now, but it's kind of later in the day to where we wouldn't have enough time to snorkel and then get back to the ship on time. So that's just how it is, have to roll with it. But I do think we are going to get off the ship for a little bit and just kind of like mill about and at least show you guys the tendering process and how that works.
Stick around. Day number 4 is a go here in Grand Cayman, and lots of fun activities coming on board Independence of the Seas. I mentioned the other day that Sorrento's has cheese, pepperoni, and vegetarian every day. But then they have a specialty pizza, one each day. And this is the Caribbean Dream, which I first had on Majesty of the Seas, and I absolutely loved it. And I've had it now, and it's delicious here too. So we were talking cheese, not pepperoni. Cheese, bacon, ham, pineapple, barbecue sauce, and oregano. Alright, got my handy dandy Royal Caribbean app open here because I wanted to show you something we get asked about from clients a lot, is prepaid gratuities. Should you pay them ahead of time? Should you do the prepaid, or should you just do them on board? Blah blah blah. Now we usually opt to do prepaid just so we don't have to worry about it, but this one I didn't do. We didn't do it for this sailing specifically because I wanted to see how it works. So if you have a credit card on file, it will automatically charge each day your gratuities. So if you see here, it says November 11th, onboard gratuities for Chelsea, onboard gratuities for me. November 10th, onboard gratuities for me, onboard gratuities for Chelsea. So it'll automatically put it on your folio and then charge that total amount to your credit card once your sailing has ended. Now, if you don't have a credit card on file, you will need to go down, that happens period though, to guest services and settle your account before you disembark.
Yes, exactly.
But that's your account in general, not just your gratuity. So
yeah, that just becomes part of it if you don't pay for it ahead of time. But it really makes it easier if you put a credit card on file. So we definitely highly recommend that.
But as far as prepaid gratuities versus just doing it on the ship, there's really no difference. If you prepay it, it's done. If you don't, they're going to automatically charge it. I didn't tell them to do this. They're just going to automatically do it, charge that amount. Now, people always ask if you have any issues with service, you can let them know and they'll work with you on that amount. But they're going to expect this to be paid.
Yeah, and I mean, complaints and stuff and how they handle it, that's going to be a case-by-case basis.
Now, those gratuities cover the main dining room staff and your housekeeping. But if you purchase like a dining package, you go to specialty dining, the gratuity is included with that. Now, you can leave it additional, but that's included in the price. It'll say on they'll present you a bill. You have to still sign for it either way, but it'll let you know on there. So
same way too, if you purchase a beverage package, like let's say you buy the ultimate beverage package or whatever they're calling it
deluxe
nowadays.
Beverage package. Deluxe,
okay. It like includes an 18% gratuity for each beverage that you pay that ahead of time.
Good to know.
Okay, so we're about to go down to deck 1 to disembark. And we're gonna take the tender boat over, but it worked kind of differently this morning. So apparently if you got off the ship this morning, you had to get a tender ticket. Basically, my understanding of that is that you had to go to the Star Lounge, get a ticket for the time that you wanted to disembark, and then give that to you. And then they came over the intercom and said like what number, like tickets number 7 or tickets number whatever group you were in. And then they let you disembark at that time. And they seemed pretty adamant, like if we call your number, like you need to show up right then. So you need to be ready to go.
And apparently they didn't make those announcements in any of the dining establishments or in the rooms. So you had to just kind of be out in a common area to hear your group number call.
So I guess take away from all this that make sure you check your cruise compass for where you have to meet to get your ticket and what time that becomes available. And then when you're waiting for your number to be called, like very actively be listening for that so you don't miss your time slot. Also pay attention to when that last tender boat is coming back to the ship.
So that was all that nonsense this morning. We avoided all that, and now we're just gonna go down and
walk off the ship.
We think we're gonna just walk off onto the tender boat. So
walk off onto the timber. No,
I would walk off into this water. It's gorgeous.
It's pretty.
All right, we just exited from deck 1 right there, and they pulled that ramp out. We got a boat to ourselves.
I think we have a whole boat to ourselves.
There's no one here. They said, "Oh, you're lucky." We're like, "Well, they told us to wait." And we did, and then it was like, okay, now you can go. And then they're like, oh my God, you're getting on this boat.
I think it's like very uncommon that people are going ashore right now.
And I like the Guy Harvey painting they have on their little driving box there. Look how big our ship is. Man, this is not the biggest we've been on by any means. We've been on Oasis, but
she's a beauty.
She is.
And also too, I hope you guys see this and feel comfortable, because I know a lot of people feel nervous about tendering, but this boat is very large and it's running very smoothly.
And people worry about seasickness. Right now, it's not really moving much at all. We are heading to Georgetown. That's our destination, our landing point. Down there is where we're going to snorkel at Eden Roc and Devil's Grotto. But like we said earlier, I mean, now you're probably thinking, what are you talking about weather? It's bright and sunny. But earlier it was all like that, just dark, huge gray clouds. It was raining.
Well, we'll just have to come back.
That's all there is.
And we'll snorkel over there then.
If you're hoping to see us snorkel this trip, though, just stay tuned, because we're going to Labadee on in a couple of days here, and weather permitting and nothing crazy happening, that's what we'll be doing for sure. Now here you go. Here's the example. That's the tender boat heading back to the ship, packed. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of people. We get a boat to ourselves. Do you guys see this? Do you see this? Look, they see it. They're jealous. They're like, wow, VIP status over there.
This is so cool. It's never happened to us before.
Those darn YouTubers and their private vessels. Oh, look at the water. Man, that is pretty. Blue, 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 all the way down where it's sandy, and then the darkness where there's rocks and coral and other stuff. Maybe we'll see some fish up by the shore. Well, let's do some exploring and see what we can find. Just for a little bit, at least. It's multiple ship tender madness.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of people getting back to the ship right now.
Wow.
Multiple vessels.
This is nuts. We made it through the gate. But now where do we go?
Is this George Street? Is this the street named George?
Is there a George Street?
Or, oh no, I'm sorry, Georgetown. I'm thinking of St. Augustine, darn.
Ah, chickens.
Chickens.
4 hens and a rooster.
All right.
Well, there's your free space on your Caribbean Island bingo card. Margaritaville, here in Grand Cayman. I like this little ship that they've made run aground on this little set of rocks out here in the harbor. I also like the exceedingly clear water. You can see the fish. Even on the camera, you guys can see them swimming around down there. Like I said earlier, Grand Cayman's known for its clear water.
It's really too bad we didn't snorkel today.
I know. It's unfortunate, but that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Yeah.
We're adaptable. We make the best of it.
Still moving and grooving.
That's right. Sharkies! Ooh, I like this fountain. That the stingrays perched atop. And there's number 2 on the list. We saw Margaritaville. Here's the Hard Rock. Tic-tac-toe, 3 in a row. There's Harley Davidson. Check out this guy.
What was he holding? A sword?
Yeah, not much of a sword now.
Yeah.
I hear you talking now. Look at these beautiful flowers on this plant. Man, it almost looks like an orange bougainvillea.
I was about to say, they have the leaves like bougainvillea.
Huh. Interesting. You're being hunted.
Oh my gosh.
So very quickly and faster than I realized, we made it to where we were gonna come snorkeling.
Yeah.
So this is called the Paradise Seaside Grill. And then over here is the Eden Roc Diving Center. And I read that you could get into the water at either location. And you see those rocks there though. So then you have to go down to the designated one. There's like a ladder. And then you can get in and snorkel out here. So they say like Eden Roc, there's some stuff over there. And then just a little further down in the water is Devil's Grotto. That's more of a dive spot, but they said you could see stuff snorkeling. So just if you keep that in mind, you see our ships over there. There's us, Independence, and our ferry boat, tender boat came over and took us kind of right over there where that blue building is, the blue roof building is, and then we just walked. I mean, it's like a 10-minute walk.
So basically you get off your tender and then go to the right.
Yeah.
And you eventually hit these buildings.
It's an easy 10-minute walk.
Well, let's go down this way and look and see like what the access is like.
Okie dokie smoky. So here we are. This is the Eden Roc Dive Center right here. We just came around back. You can see that. That's what they call the Oasis Aqua Park. And it says no diving or snorkeling permitted around there. Absolutely no fishing, no trespassing after hours, no outside drinks. But you can see you walk through, there's the ladder right there. There's one over there as well, and one right there. And come down and head into the water. You actually see there's someone snorkeling there. There's a couple people diving out there. Further out, there's some people snorkeling way out there. So this is the spot. It seems like it'd be very easy to get here, get in, and do it.
It seems open too. Like you could just go. Like I don't think you have to pay anything for this.
It doesn't seem like it.
I think you would for the
park.
For the park, but just like using this diving like platform, I don't think you would. I don't think you'd have to.
It doesn't seem like it. I misread the sign. I thought it said no outside drinks. It says no outside tanks. So you can't bring your own air tanks to dive. You would need to borrow them from, or rent them from here.
Okay.
And this sign has some conservation rules. That's nice. The protected species they have, and where the spawning areas are, and environmental zones, different dates for things.
Very cool.
I like that. So we just went inside and inquired, and yes, you are free to access this and use that. They said, I asked if there was a cost, they said just whatever you'd like. So if you'd like to donate and help out, you can do that. But yeah, free to come and go. He said just, you know, not near the aqua park, not past the vertical channel markers, because that's for where the boats go, so you don't want to do that. And he said the big white buoy out there, that's where the reef is. So he said you can come and just head right on out there.
Very cool. So we had the perfect plan, just not the right conditions.
That's okay.
That's okay.
We'll get it another time.
We'll do it next time.
Oh man, this water clarity. I mean, you can see out to there, the rocks and stuff running, and it gets deeper, and you can still see it. Beautiful.
Crazy.
I will say the water's kind of crashing up here pretty good, so if you're not like a strong swimmer, you might have a little trouble getting out. Looks like it's pretty calm once you're out there. As always, recommend fins. And they have equipment inside if you wanted to rent, or you want to do diving, so you can dive and you can snorkel. Either one out here, so good stuff. At Palooza, several small ones, and the big guy, he just came out. He's not having it. He's trying to bully his way into superiority.
Hey, this is my company.
Hey.
Hey.
Wow, there's a lot of them. Independence and Disney Fantasy. Apparently, judging from these little flags and these little banners, it's Pirates Week, or it's about to be Pirates Week. Grand Cayman Festival. National Festival. So go to piratesweekfestival.com for all the information. Goodbye, Grand Cayman. We're heading back onto our tender boat, the Caribe Tentris. Not a private boat this time.
Not a private boat.
Not even close. So for reference, it took 5 minutes for the boat to leave the dock and get over here to our ship. Now obviously loading and unloading will make that number go up, but the actual travel time on the boat is only 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's really quick.
Yeah.
It's a really pleasant boat ride. I always enjoy it.
Me too.
I'm a fan of tendering. Sometimes.
Alright, finally time for some Independence Dunes golf. With real golf balls. Sometimes they're foam.
And many different colors.
Yes, that's always nice. Starting with bright yellow this time. I've got orange. Hole number 1, par 3. Going around the buoys. Whoa. You're that way. The hole's...
Okay, Matt's been trying to hit it up on this boat. Like, this is like time number 5, and it keeps going in the wrong tunnel. But he finally got it in the right tunnel. Yay.
You missed the 2 aces I had.
I know, I didn't get it. But it existed. 2 aces. Look at the beautiful sunset view.
It's gorgeous. Oh. So, for reference, before we leave, so right there, where all the boats are parked, in the building with the blue roof is, that's where the tender boats go. So that's where it dropped us off. Right there. Then you walk past the construction area, past the cranes, keep coming around. There's the big building with the blue roof, and then you see that right there. Those are the inflatables out in the water, that little Oasis Aqua Park, and that little building behind is that dive center, the Eden Roc Dive Center. So right there is the snorkel area. So it was only like a 10-minute walk to get over there. So if you're looking to do some free and easy snorkeling, I recommend heading that way.
Yeah. Nice spot.
Gar, this sandcastle.
Sandcastle's giving me trouble. Oh.
There it is. It's through. Man, that went fine. You might be a little past the hole. Or are you in the hole? Oh, there it is.
No. I'm on the green though.
All right.
Yay!
That went way out.
Yeah, you're a little bit in left field, but you're in the game, pal. Chip it. Trick shot. Woo! Well,
But don't actually do that.
you chipped it.
You went that way. I think that's a smart play.
I went somewhere.
Instead of trying the lighthouse.
I completely meant to do that.
Oh, wow. Good job. Go, go.
Oh. There she is. Wolf.
Hole number 8's the flush. She's up in the water. She's in the swirl. It goes down, but which way is it going to come out? Oh, it's on it! Bow, bow.
Rock view. Whoa. Hope I'm not in the way. Oh, there he goes. Oh.
That's unfortunate. Always the dilemma on hole number 9.
This is the definition of hot or cold. It's either gonna go 100% right or 100% wrong. Yeah.
Wow. Straight through, off the course, to the lounger. I'm going to vlog with one hand and putt with the other. Let's see how this goes. Not bad. Oh, caught in the frog here.
Oh, no.
Oh. Got it. Oh, look what it's done.
Sorry, my fault. This is not our star effort.
We're just messing around.
Okay, Happy. Nice and easy. That was nice and easy. Good job. Uh-oh.
Mini golf. Finished.
Check.
Now, heading down to Studio B for the ice skating show.
I got my sweater because it's gonna be chilly.
Aye. Chelsea's going to check right now if we're allowed to film. We don't think we are, but the ice, looks like they get some light machines or fog machines down on the ice. Light machines over here. And they get these newspapers up with projection on. So this is called freeze frame. That's the name of the show. I'm not really sure what the story is. I think it's like just different times throughout history, different things that may have happened. Enter into the 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s. That's what it says down below here. So something with that. We'll see. All this stuff getting ready. Got about 10 minutes till showtime, and we are front row. So we'll have a great view right here. So it is as we suspected, no filming. But they also just made an announcement saying that there's no video recording, no audio recording, and no flash photography.
Yeah.
So that would imply that still pictures are permitted. And if that, we're gonna try to do that, and if they make us stop, then we will. But if we can, we'll put some pictures in.
Yeah.
So you can at least get an idea of what it looked like.
At least get something, right?
Buddy, ice skating show complete. Freeze frame.
Freeze frame.
Which is appropriate because they let us take pictures.
And we had ice slush slung on us.
We did, because we were sitting in the front row.
It was pretty freezing.
I told you, front row's where it's at. And interaction and stuff, it's really neat. So
yeah.
you get to, like, because they say things to each other that you wouldn't be able to hear in the back row. Not even like, you know, like, hey, go right. Not that kind of thing. Just like part of the story. Like, what are you doing with her? Like,
yeah, there's like a lot of funny like interactions, and like I feel like this ice show had like the most amount of acting to it.
It was awesome. Along those lines, we're now in the Royal Theater because there's a new headliner show tonight, comedian juggler. And so there's nothing to show you on the TVs are hidden. There's no backdrop. There's no anything really. But what I can show you is they've already started setting up, and he does have looks like some juggling pins down there. So yeah. We'll see what this is about.
All right, sir. Hey, that's you. Sir. Sir, I have a question for you.
2, 3, 4.
Any Brooklyn Nine-Nine fans?
99!
I am.
Toy.
Cool. Question.
What kind of bear is best?
Bears, Beats, Balcars, Galactica. Oh gosh, no. My question for you, because you can juggle.
Yeah, I can. 3 things. That's max though.
You did 4. You've done 4. You've done 4.
I don't remember that.
You've done 4. Yeah, you did once for like a second.
Oh, well, a second.
Well, that's
I can do 2 with one hand. I can do 3 with both hands. And now my newest one is I've learned to switch between going from 2 with one right into 3 with both, and then back to. Yeah, that's not that impressive, but that's what I.
No, it's really good.
So yes, I technically can juggle, but not to the 6th extent.
Okay, my question for you is, if you were a professional juggler, and like, let's just say you can do anything, okay? Right. You're like that good. What would be your tossing item of choice?
Ford Taurus. I don't know, legitimately?
Pins, balls, batons?
I would, balls, because that's what I learned how to juggle, and that's what I'm the best with.
Okay.
If I've tried other things that are like oblong or sticks or stuff, and that's harder for me, which is kind of funny, because I was a drummer in high school, and I could flip sticks, drumsticks,
you still can.
And catch them sometimes. But I don't know, trying to juggle them, it just doesn't work. I think I'm trying to do too much, trying to flip it and catch it and stuff, whereas the balls, I just toss them up. So, long-winded answer to say that I would juggle 4 Taurus. Well, of course, we couldn't show you any of the show, but now that he has come back outside, we can show you the man himself, Eden Roc. Comedian, juggler, whipper. Literally, he had whips that he could snap at like a crazy world record pace.
Yeah, he has world records. They sound like the Steve Harvey show and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He's like one of those jugglers that's super impressive, but it makes me nervous because he juggles knives and stuff like that. And it freaks me out. I'm like, oh no, don't die.
Check him out. Look him up. Eden Roc. B-O-N-K. He's a cool guy. 1, 2. Show me what you got. Are you hungry?
Very.
It's time for Playmakers Sports Bar and Arcade. Let's do this. Do the big sliding barn garage door things. We're seated.
We got a big booth.
Big booth, and well, there's table chairs right across, but look. Oh, could you imagine this in your home, like on college football Saturday or pro football Sunday or hockey night? Really cool. It's kind of a lot though. Kind of hard to fix your eyes onto one thing, but
yeah, it's kind of it's like
a look at the Playmakers menu, starting with the appetizers. Game time. The sliders, wings, burgers and sandwiches, kids, and desserts. And they even have a challenge. You know, 100 of the hottest wings in 45 minutes and receive a t-shirt. That's pretty crazy. I don't think we'll be doing that. Probably just eating some regular food.
No, I can't handle that.
And the drink menu on the back. And we have the first item up for bids today.
And it's big. It's the size of a whole football field.
Wow, yeah, we got nachos and they are loaded up now. We minus the tomatoes and onions and guacamole because we don't eat that.
Right.
And we got salsa on the side because it has tomatoes and onions in it, so we can just like dip the chip and shake that off.
Yeah.
Just get the sauce on there.
The Hoffman shimmy shake.
But we also added pulled pork to it, which smells really, really good.
I'm really glad you added pulled pork to it because I feel like that's what's gonna make it. And look, they loaded up jalapenos.
I was about to say,
is that cilantro?
that's a lot of jalapenos,
Is that
bud.
cilantro right there?
Yeah, it does look like cilantro right there. Could be parsley.
That is unmistakably cilantro.
Well, this night just got better for you.
Happy camper, happy camper.
And we're watching a ravishing cricket match. Do you call them matches? We have no idea about cricket. I've tried to watch it on these ships to because I like to learn about stuff. I have no clue though. I really need to read up on it because it's very confusing to me. And the rest of the food has arrived, piping hot as you can see. 12 wings. They do look different than the wings we had on Mariner. We ate at Playmakers. They're like breaded a little bit different.
They don't look as saucy.
Yeah, so we'll see about that. Then we got the Playmaker burger, which also got this on Mariner. And so that is stacked up with all kinds of goodness on it. So that's double beef patties, 2 of those, aged cheddar cheese, crispy bacon, fried onion rings, which we'll remove, lettuce, tomato, onion, which we'll remove, pickles, which Chelsea will eat, and a house blend sauce on a brioche bun, which I love brioche. These? Delicious. Delicious. The pork, we gotta add the pork. Add the pork.
It's worth it to add the pork. The barbecue sauce is really good.
Yes. I love these. So this all looks really good.
You get a lot too. I mean, you do with all of this food. I mean, you get a big burger, you get a lot of fries, you get the nachos as a mound.
Yeah.
I mean, for it being a premium option, you get a lot for your buck.
We're enjoying it. Back up in the room after finishing our meal at Playmakers.
Man, that was so good.
It was good. Couple of thoughts.
Okay.
The burger was good.
Yep.
Not as good as the one we had on Mariner.
Agreed.
By like a somewhat decent amount, but it was still good.
It was very good, yeah.
The wings were maybe just a little under what we had on Mariner because they were different. The nachos we had, though, may be better than anything we've had at Playmakers, period.
I think the nachos are the best thing. It is the best thing we've ever had at a Playmakers.
Delicious.
It was.
Go for the pork.
Yes, and I would not feel that way about it if the pork wasn't on there. But with the pork, best thing we've had.
It's an 80s dance party in the Royal Promenade. Every night we have something. The bridge has come down and the 80s guys and gals are on deck. It's a giant Pac-Man.
No way.
Come back, giant Pac-Man. Oh, and is it Inky, Blinky, Pinky, Clyde?
Whoa.
I don't know. I always forget which one's which.
That's so cool. Clyde's the orange one.
Okay, so it's not Clyde. Oh boy. An end of another day.
Yeah, another fun day.
Another fun day. A day that did not go as planned, but we still made the most of it. We did our full and complete ship tour this morning, so I'll be looking for that. And then, Grand Cayman today, we were going to go snorkeling. Weather was a little odd. Kind of got off the ship late, but we did get to show you the tendering process and then where you could go if you were interested in snorkeling right there. Free boat ride for 2. Because we didn't have anyone else.
No, it really was a boat ride for 2.
Who should I take?
You took me.
I took you. There was no T-Pain.
He was unavailable.
And then, we saw Freeze Frame, the ice skating show.
It was so good.
That was great. Front row seats. Get there early.
These ice shows, make time to do the ice shows because all the ones we've seen have been fantastic.
And make extra time to get there early and get a front row seat.
It's worth it to get.
It makes a difference. That was very enjoyable. The headliner show tonight, Aaron Bonk. Fantastic.
He was so cool.
Hilarious. We had dinner at Playmakers, so that was nice. Enjoyed the food there. But what I really enjoyed tonight, and I love having this room here, this Royal Promenade room, because getting to see the 80s dance party, from the room. That's where it was at.
You loved the Pac-Man and Ghost.
The Pac-Man and I didn't look up the red ghost name, and I know I should know that. We know the ghost names. Inky,
I know.
Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde.
You know it's not Pinky, because Pinky's pink.
We know it's not Clyde because Clyde's orange. So it's either
Pinky or Blinky?
Yeah.
Is it Pinky and the Brain? Pinky and the Brain. Pinky and the Brain. One is a genius, the other's insane. They're laboratory. Okay.
That's us.
So.
That's the life we live.
And also, do you prefer Pac-Man or Miss Pac? Is it Miss Pac-Man or Mrs. Pac-Man?
I don't know.
I think it's Miss. These are the questions we need to answer.
She's not tied down.
Be sure to stick around though, the fun's hardly over. We're only about halfway through this cruise. Tomorrow, we're in Falmouth, Jamaica. We got something special planned.
Oh, we're doing something so fun. We've never done this before.
We've never done this before. It's going to be one of those things where it's going to be its own video.
Yeah.
So we'll cut the vlog. But I'll go ahead and tell you, we are going to Sandals, Jamaica. So Montego Bay is the Sandals property, the original Sandals.
The very first one. Now they have like up to 1 million.
That's right. We've never been to Sandals. We sell sandals. We've sold weddings to Sandals. Our clients love it. We've had some of you reach out about it. We've had some clients who are thinking about going that have never done it. So, you know, we don't have like an excursion planned or anything. What it is that Sandals Resorts sell day passes. You can book one yourself. So when you come in on a ship, you can go over there for the day. But as travel agents, because they want us to see the product, we can have the day pass for free as long as we do a tour, which we want to do. We want to see some rooms, hopefully, and you know, get acclimated with the resort and stuff. So we had to provide our own transportation. We have a private driver hired for tomorrow. And yeah, so we're going to be heading over there and checking out the resort. So we hope you've enjoyed today's video. We'll see you back tomorrow, we hope. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below. If you'd like to book something with Royal Caribbean, let us know. As travel agents, we can make that happen. Check out our info at the end of this video. Please feel free to contact us with any questions you may have. So we hope to see you next time. But until then, we'll say
Happy travels!
80s party! Bang!